Well, back down, and a lot more of that stone on shore, but like you say, I think it's washed a lot of it away, so I don't remember all them stones, that bit of chunk of bedrock there. But these are uncovered. I'll just see if the recent rains have washed out in the edge there, but you never know. If you don't look, you won't find. Well, just have a quick look at the edges there, and maybe a quick walk over that side, because we've had a bit of rain recently, so it's been up and down, so it may have washed something in, it may not. There's a bit of blue, something blue over there, which I think might be a bit of plastic, so I'll get that out at River anyhow. Oh, a bit of blue I spotted from up on bridge, a bit of plastic, so we'll get that out of the way. And that's just plain. Probably a bit of a modern beer bottle. A little bit of river glass there. That's spalled off there. And probably a bit of a tile there. And probably a bit of a cup. Oh, I'll just flick that piece over. Thinking we're going to be plain, but a bit of Nottingham Derby ware with rolled on decoration. Well, I've come across stones and I had a look down here and nothing fresh washed in. So time to go over to the side unless I find something on the way back. Well, back down this bit, and Mary's helping us. I don't think there'll be out much on here again, because like I say, we haven't had a good flood. So, but you never know. Well, I'll just turn that bit over, a bit RP, but we'll leave that. We've got plenty of that at home. What are you doing? And a few more quackers there. Let's see if they want some feed. And reinforcements coming. Well, there's something blue down there. Don't know which one of them pens are it. Just the end of a selfie stick. We'll get that plastic out of the river. Well, I just sat down at wall with Mary and she hadn't spotted that in front of her. Base of a toy car. It matchbox. Yesteryears. Well, I've walked up there, just a few bits of plane and such like, until I come up to here. Flick this over, I weren't even filming it, and it's got a pattern on. Only a little bit. But it's a nice little pattern. I just spotted that, like I say, I flicked it over. And we have some leaves on, bits of flowers. Oh, that's that sweet corn coming out. Well, there's plenty of bricks here, and Yep, an Akinori. Not Accrington, Aki. And Nori. That's how you pronounce it? Well, that you do round here anyhow. I don't know if you can hear me upwind, but there's a bit of white there. Is there out on the other side? No, it's just a bit of RP. You can tell that from here. Oak ridges. Well, I don't know if you can hear me over the wind, but we've had a bit of rain recently. River's come up a bit. It's going back down now, I think. Well, I'll not have a look over there today. And as you can see, all the stones that were on shore about a week ago are all underwater now. Well, I'll go see if my quackers are down there. No, I did it there, but I think it's probably just plain. Yeah, oh, it's got some funny staining on. Yeah, just staining. Well, I didn't spot out front banking up there. I spotted these few bits here, but nothing. I'll just turn this tiny little bit over, thinking it weren't going to be nothing. There's a bit of blue on. I weren't filming when I turned that over, but I am now. Just to play a bit. Oh, it's a bit shining bright now. Should have brought my polarising lens. Should have. All this lot were all covered a good few days ago, but rain, and it's all back underwater again. There's plenty of quackers down there coming my way. I think they spotted me. Somebody were feeding them already, but they spotted me. Here they come. I just flicked a piece over here. Very faint blue on it. What do you think, ducks? Eh? You're wanting feeding, aren't you? All of you. Right, well, I spotted one tiny little piece, and then I walked round and I saw it was blue. No, not film picking it up. Just a tiny piece. Well, that should keep them happy for a bit. Well, Mary's just pointed a bit out to us. I don't know whether that's willow or not. A bit of a castle. Well, it's a nice piece anyhow. But I'm going to see if there's anything more on the edges here, because it's been up. It'll be starting to go down again. But I'll see what's been washed in. Well, I've just spotted another piece, and I don't know whether that's got some pattern. Ah, it has. There's a bit of pattern on. Bit of a crest or something. Probably just maker's mark on back. So we'll see how that cleans up. Now, is it there? Oh, it's a stripe spot. I normally don't bring these, but that is quite a nice shape for a pendant. So I might do something with that. Well, another bit I just turned over. And a bit of willow. There's always some willow. I've done that bit. Is it a stone? That's a stone. Oh, looks like there's a squabble going on over there. Well, I'll just wait while these ducks are finished, because right where I was sitting and Mary was sitting, a bit of a bottle, and it's a Burnley one. Is it a Blackburn one or is it a Burnley? Oh, it's a bit of a cod bottle anyhow. Oh, just where I've been sat, I spotted that bit sticking up. Oh, so this bit's down here still. Nice little bit. Thanks to the ducks. Well, walking back, what have we got there? Oh, it's part of the mouthpiece. Clear pipe. There. Broken, but it's the mouthpiece. Oh well, that's survived being walked over by hundreds of people. and probably 100 years in river. Well, there's a big chunk of white here, but I think it's going to be plain. Yeah. Just a bit of a ginger beer bottle and an ink bottle. Right, well, I just spotted that bit, but it was the other way around. And I thought, oh, it's just a bit of terracotta, and I didn't film it. But when I turned it over, I saw that side and just saw a bit of the edge. A nice little bit of spongeware. Yeah, I guess that's one nice piece for today. Well, I spotted that bit of the edge of a pot there, but just some grooves on it. Well, there's a few quackers. Oh, and a couple of little ones there. Oh, a handful of little ones. That's like, well, second or third time I've seen more than one. Oh, pity there's not a better zoom on this camera. Well, I just sat down to see if ducks had come across, and I just spotted that little bit. We'll see what it is. Well, just some with stripes on. Oh, I still sat down and spotted that little bit. When I got up to look for it, I spotted that. Oh, double-edged. Well, there's a couple in there. I don't know if any of them more will come over here. I want them little ducklings to come over. Oh, there's one coming over. Not the ducklings though. Oh, more incoming now. Oh, and another one. No squabbling. There's enough to go round. Well, mother with 5, I think, as far as I can make out. Unless she's making her way over here. Oh, she is. Right, you two, pack it in. You're bad examples at little ones. Hey, you two, pack it in, and don't you lot join in as well. You're scaring little ones off. Right, I've seen something with dark on, but it's probably just the It's just a stone. Well, I just spotted that at the corner of my eye with a bit of red on. There's out up to the side. Just a stripe, but let's have a look at it. Just a couple of stripes on it. I'll not collect that today. Well, a bit of plastic for today. This shin pad. I'll take that out and put it on banking. Somebody might come and collect it. Well, very few bits on here today. There was a few people down earlier. There's a few more just come down now. And Mary's sat right down there. But I'll have a wander back, see if I can find anything. There's this brick, which I didn't find, I actually found it up on the banking that somebody pulled out of the river. But I couldn't film it down there because somebody had a Brixton briefcase going full tilt. So, but you see, it's a big chunk of carved, probably limestone, maybe even slate, but I think it's heavy, I know that much. You can see where something's been screwed into it, or where it's been pegged to wall. Chip out of it from being in river. But yeah, it's a very big chunk of something. Probably, I don't know, holding a windowsill up or something like that. Bit of architraving. Maybe even a floor joist. But like I say, it's one big chunk of stone. So that'll go out in garden. Right, the bits from there's 3 little trips down the river, and a bit of Nottingham Derby ware. Roll it on. Old glaze knocked off. They always seem to be in this grey clay. And a couple of little bits, a bit of blue, and a very nice bit. That might go in a nice mount with that sometime. And the bit that was at Mary's foot that she hadn't spotted. Bit of a Matchbox car from 1974. A High-Tailor, number 56, and I'll put a couple of pictures up now of it. But this is quite relevant to Mary, because if it had been another 10 years later, she could very well have actually packed this. Because in the early 80s she was actually working at Matchbox Leslie at Hackney Marshes, I think. I always thought it was Enfield, but it's Hackney Marshes, she tells me. And she worked there for a couple of years. So another 10 years later, and that could have been packed by Mary. And another one of them bits of rubber off the selfie stick. That's 3rd or 4th one that I've pulled from down there. And a few other little bits. Nice little bit of spongeware, I think. Probably, it might be transfer, I don't know. And definitely a very worn piece. And a bit of blue and white stripe, which I normally don't pick these bits up, but I might just put it in one side of that. Just fit it down and then fit something else in there, maybe. Maybe something like that in it. But you never know. And a couple of little bits of willow edge. Well, that's willow edging. That's actually part of one of the trees, as far as I can make out. And this bit, which I thought was a castle, and there the thing, but if you turn it the other way around, when I cleaned it up, there's one of the guys on the bridge of willow, and there's always some willow. And this chunk, which I thought was Burnley, but that looks like the end of a K, so it's Blackburn. It's a Blackburn bottle. Probably a cod, more than likely. But and this nice little piece, that'll go in something or other. It's cleaned up well, is that? That's better. And the end of a bit of a pipe stem. Pity it's all broken there, but yep. And we don't find too many of these down there. And a couple of little bits, that's double-sided. I just use these for infill on summit. But they are cleaned up. And this bit of spongeware, I think. Pity there's not more of it on there. And a big clip that I found just up on the banking as we were on the way home, so I thought I'll bring that home. It's come in handy. And this piece, it's part of a, well, I believe they were a tile manufacturer, but they also made stoneware as well. But that's part of the maker's mark, and I'll put a couple of pictures, or a picture up showing where this bit comes off the maker's mark. And this is pre-1890, I believe, because after 1890 they had England on their maker's mark. So, but it's T&R boot. But and this is another link to Mary again, because this firm, from what I've researched, made the made the tiles for the Blackwall Tunnel in London. And Mary being a London girl, that's a little bit of home. So it's goodbye from Mary.
Goodbye, Stephen. Bye.